I'm just recording the goats. Oh, don't you love this dress? Look at this fabric. It's fabulous. It's 100% polyester, so it's really hot. And there's no breeze today. Kind of stinks a little bit. Look, my goats are in the basement. My husband tells me that this hole here that's in the process of being dug is going to be the basement someday. Oh, look. Sparky's on the poo pile. Way up there, getting those juicy, juicy pokeweeds and others. It's not what I wanted to talk about today. I'm not live because if I go live, it ends up chewing up too much of my high-speed internet. So I'm going to pretend it's live and I'm going to talk. Woo! Excuse me. Wow. I'm allergic to the heat. Not really. I'm not allergic to heat. That would be horrible. Anyway, I want to talk about the first time I cooked. If you remember the first time you cooked, go ahead and tell me down in the comments, because my first time is very memorable. It was either a Saturday or a Sunday morning because my dad slept in, and my dad worked minimum 5 days a week. Sometimes he worked more, but it was definitely a weekend, unless it was winter and it was super, super rainy, stormy out, then maybe he wouldn't have been working because his businesses had to do with a nursery where he didn't really spend much time working. They had employees working there, but he also had a landscape company and a fence company. So he would build fences and do decks and patios and landscaping and I suppose yard maintenance. Not positive about that. But he didn't work when it was pouring down rain most of the time. So it could have been a winter day. I don't remember it being a winter day. I'm thinking it was probably a summer weekend. And I was hungry. I woke up in the morning, I was hungry. My parents were still in bed. And I decided that I wanted to have oatmeal for breakfast. This was back before quick oatmeal was a thing. So all oatmeal had to be cooked for around 5 minutes. And I knew enough about measurements that I knew how to measure it out. So I looked at the directions on the oatmeal box. I think it was probably in one of those round cylinder type containers, cardboard. And I put it in the pan. I turned on the stove and it just looked way too watery. If you've ever cooked oatmeal, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If it says a half a cup of oats and 1 cup of water, now I don't know if that's the measurements, but that's just what I'm guessing. It just doesn't look right. I could barely look over the pot on the stove to stir it. I remember being pretty short. I'm guessing I was around 6 or 7. I don't think I was 8. I think I was pretty young. And so I added enough oatmeal till it looked like it should look when it goes into a bowl. That was at the very beginning of cooking. So I don't know if I burned it or if I was making too much noise. Maybe my mom was sort of waking up and she realized she could hear kitchen noises and it made her nervous. But she came in the kitchen and she probably panicked and she asked me what I was doing, and I told her I was making oatmeal, but it didn't look right. And that's when she explained to me that I was doing it wrong. I don't know what her words were, but you know, it was a long time ago. But she told me what happens when oats get in water and then you heat it up and the fact that they expand and then they get thicker and all that. So instead of eating a brick, which pretty much it had become a brick in the pan, I don't know what happened. Maybe she added about a half a gallon of water and we all had oatmeal for breakfast that day. Anyway, that's my first cooking experience. I got better with time. Now I make oatmeal with no measurements. I just guess. Can you believe it? Been doing it a long time. All right, go ahead and tell me in the comments, what was your first cooking experience? Thank you so much. If you like this kind of weird content, go ahead and subscribe, hit the bell if you want to be notified when I drop a new video or when I go live, and give me a thumbs up. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Say hi, Abba Zaba. Oh, say hi, Rosie.